Hello and welcome to the very first edition of the Boxing Updates podcast, brought to you by Liam. In this podcast, what we're looking to do is we're looking to bring all the information together in one little place for your listening pleasure. Before we go any further, we'd like to give a big shout out to our sponsors at Iron Fist Boxing. You can follow them on Snapchat and Instagram at Iron Fist Boxing. Okay, so the aim of this podcast is to bring everything that you could possibly want to know about the upcoming fights and all the drama and ins and outs going on to boxing in one place. And you can find our Facebook group as Boxing Updates on Facebook. Pop in and continue the conversations with us. So today we're going to discuss about the boxing card that's on tomorrow night on the 11th of September. And we've also got a boxing card Saturday night on the 12th of September also. So on Friday night, there is a card going on in Russia. And on that card, we have Sadiq against Chudanov. So Sadiq is the one recently lost to Zach Chelli, and he beat Cody Davis by unanimous decision. And Chudanov is also known for losing to Strum and Groves in the world title fights. Be an interesting fight to see how Umar Sadiq can do against someone with the pedigree of Chudanov. Also wanted to note that Danny Williams will also be fighting on the card. Danny Williams with 54 wins and 28 losses. He will be fighting in his 83rd pro fight. As we all know, Danny Williams is the one who knocked out Mike Tyson in shocking fashion, let's say. So that's going on Friday, the 11th of September in Russia. Coming to Saturday night on the BT card, we'll start off with one or two fights on the undercard. We've got Eko Suman against Cedric Pienaar in 10 rounds for the IBF European welterweight title. We've got Mark Heffron against Denzel Bentley, another 10 rounder for the IBF European middleweight title. And then, of course, we've got the main event, which will be Anthony Yarde against Dex Spellman, and that's another 10-rounder light heavyweight contest. Believe it should be fairly straightforward for Yarde in the main event. Just a take-me-over fight, I would guess. And you'll be able to watch this show on BT Sports Saturday night. Yeah, so that's what we've got coming up over the next couple of days. Of course, we'll be watching the shows. Feel free to drop into our Facebook group, as we said earlier, at Boxing Updates. This podcast will also be available on our YouTube channel, Boxing Updates, so feel free to give us a like, subscribe. So make sure to leave any comments below of anything you would like to discuss coming up over the future podcasts. This podcast will be followed up with a sort of results show where we'll actually discuss some of the fights that we've noted here that we're going to be watching in more detail, whilst also keeping you up to date with anything going on in and out the boxing world. So episode 1 was just really to give you a rough idea what we're going to be covering over the next couple of days. So make sure you stay tuned and be a part of the community. We're looking forward to some special guests that we'll be having with us over the next couple of weeks. Also, some more of the admin team at Boxing Updates will jump on the podcast, give their views and opinions, and look to see where we can go from there. So yeah, just as we've been recording this, there's been some unfortunate breaking news. The former undisputed middleweight champion Alan Minter has passed away today, aged 69, after his battle with cancer. And everyone at Boxing Updates would like to send their sympathies and condolences to the family. Thanks for listening to episode 1, guys. As I said earlier, this will be followed up as a results show very soon. So thanks for listening, stay tuned, and keep watching the boxing. I'm Liam, and I'm out.